Hello everybody! You can call me Bloody. Here's the quick follow-up on what we wound up doing at Game Jam. The Game Jam event lasted about 2 weeks, and we wound up joining the event in the first few days after it started, so we wound up joining just a little bit late. And what wound up happening was that Bloody spent the first week of Game Jam learning how to program using the GameMaker language. We wound up learning mostly from guides, forums, and YouTube. And there was also the GameMaker Studio 2 manual. That was pretty helpful. While Bloody does have some coding experience in programming in computer programming languages like C++ and a little bit of Python, game programming wasn't exactly an easy task. But it certainly was an interesting challenge. It was interesting for Bloody to try coding in the GameMaker language, which Bloody has never used before this Game Jam at least. But then again, we're entirely under the mercy of whatever wisdom, Google, Stack Overflow, or any other sort of programming resources that we could have used to help us out. If anything, joining this Game Jam was more of a crash course, I guess you could say, to see if Bloody would like to try out game programming. And maybe even work towards creating art and or music while doing the whole game making process. While the goal of Game Jam was to essentially work towards building a small working prototype of a video game, the purpose of it for Bloody was to see if they could enjoy the process of video game making, which I thought would be fun if we could have like a long-term project for this channel, or we could probably try something out like making a small video game for this channel or something like that. And we eventually got around to fixing some of those bugs, only for a few more to appear, or something that we might have even overlooked as well. Hooray! It works! Ah! It crashed! Whatever, it runs. Sort of. It's almost midnight. We gotta save this thing. Time to upload this bad boy. Ah! Wait up! Yeah, we ran out of time and we didn't finish programming our video game. But that was a fun challenge to take part in. For now, Bloody will work on this video game project on their own time, and try to see if they can get this thing working. And if Bloody does end up making a working prototype of a video game, maybe that could be a long-term project for this channel. Right now, Bloody can't say for sure what will happen. We'll just have to see what happens. I'll see you then. And that's all that I have to share with you for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching.